Like you could do your name if you want to.
Oh, my name's Paul. These are my tattoos. I guess we start with this one. You want to start with this one?
Yeah.
So the story behind this is that I got a stick and poke tattoo, like a prison tattoo, and then I got it covered up. It was an A to B because I grew up skateboarding.
Yeah, we'll pick up from there. So you're saying like from A to B?
From A to B, yeah, because I skate from point A to point B. That was like my thing. I was like 17 years old. I was like, yeah, that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
So that's why I got that. And no one knows it's a skateboarding tattoo, but it's covered up. It was a stick and poke prison tattoo. But yeah, so that's why I got that one.
So what did it look like before?
It was a little A and a little B. It was the same thing, but then I got it all covered up to make it colorful. And nice. And then after I got that, I was like, man, this is dope. Like, I gotta keep getting more. This tattoo.
So this was the first.
This was the first, yeah.
Okay, very cool place to start.
Yeah. 100% the first. This was not the second, but it was like somewhere in there. It was a Friday the 13th tattoo, so I got it for $13.
That looks like Felix the Cat.
Yeah, Felix the Cat. But I was just like, I don't want it.
What does that have to do with Friday the 13th?
So like, tattoo shops sometimes do $13 tattoos on Friday the 13th. And they had this one, but it was standing on a number 13, and I was like, I just want Felix the Cat. I don't want 13. Yeah, so I got this.
And that's for that cost $13.
Yeah, that cost $13. Yeah, I paid like really cheap for my tattoos because my cousins are tattoo artists.
Yes.
So,
awesome.
Yeah, sometimes it's like cheaper, sometimes it's free.
Yes. Okay.
But then let's move down to this one. This is a no smoking sign. I smoke cigarettes. I need to state that first.
Yeah.
But I got this because me and my girlfriend at the time woke up and found out this tattoo shop was opening, and they were doing like $10 tattoos, and this was the only cool thing, so I got it done.
$10, okay.
Yeah.
And you got a smoking skeleton like right next to it.
Yeah. Oh, so this came first. So this was before that. This was actually a birthday gift from one of those cousins. He was like, I'll give you like 2 hours in the chair for your birthday. And I was like, sure. And I wanted this, but I didn't want this exactly. I wanted a skull smoking a cigar, you know, like looking real regal. But then he redrew it, and he's like, I'm going to make it smoke a joint instead.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I was like 18 or 19 years old.
And you were like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, dude.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that's why I got this. And speaking of birthday presents, this was also a birthday present from a different cousin who tattoos. And the story behind this, what I remember, I just picked it out of a book and he redrew it. And from what I remember is that, like, I was drinking a beer as he was tattooing me. And that was, like, the coolest experience in my life, to, like, just drink beer and, like, hang out. Yeah, just
go ahead. Tap me up.
Yeah, exactly. I felt like real badass.
Yes, that is badass.
So that, and then we'll move into this one. So this one's New York. I feel like New York tattoos are really lame, and I think that's important for me to say. But I got this New York tattoo because I lived in Korea for about a year. I lived in South Korea for about a year.
What part?
Seoul. I lived in Seoul for...
I was in Gyeonggi-do most of the time. Like I was in there for about 5 years.
Oh, sick!
Yes, yes.
That's fucking awesome.
Yes.
So I lived in Seoul in like 2012.
Do you speak Korean?
No, not at all.
Oh, man.
If I did...
Like, that would be so dope. Like,
yeah.
I learned Korean. Oh, this is cool, though.
So I went to my friend... I went with my friend to get a tattoo in Seoul.
Oh,
and then I'm just sitting there, and I was looking through the tattoo books, and he's like, "Do you want anything?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Where are you from?" Like, you know, I'm Asian, so he thought I was Korean. I was like, "No, I'm not Korean, but I'm from New York." And he's like, "Let me just hook you up, because I can't believe you're all the way over here, and I'm gonna draw something up. I'm gonna draw something up." He left and drew this up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like,
and
you inspired him to make that.
And I was like, and I didn't want to tell him. I didn't want to tell him like New York tattoos are whack, you know.
No.
But I was like, I got this in Seoul, South Korea, so it's not even really a New York tattoo.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
yo. Like people see that and they don't even know how cool that is.
Yeah.
They don't know the story behind it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's really sick. I really like. It's one of my favorites, actually, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
And then we'll move to
like the story behind that.
This is really ridiculous. So when I was in 8th grade, I don't know if you're in the public school system,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know they would have your heading, like your
Yes.
name, Paul, or
Yes.
like whatever.
Yes. Paul, the date.
Yeah, the class
Yes.
and whatever, right? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't write my name. I would draw this thing, right? And I would get in so much trouble for it. I went to my cousin. I was like, "Yo, I want you to tattoo this thing," and I wanted it to be small, smaller than this. And he goes, "Come back to me in 2 weeks. If you really want this, I'm gonna make it as big as possible, and also like, you know, so it in a painful place because this is a painful place."
Yeah.
And I was like,
well, why are you doing that to me?
I came back in 2 weeks on the dot, and I was like, "Yeah, this is what I want." So I got it done.
So now I'm going to hurt you.
Yeah,
Oh my
so I
god.
love it.
Why? You
Yeah.
think I want to hurt people.
Yeah.
You could have put that like over here.
No.
Actually, that would, like over here would have been like so much
Yeah.
less painful.
Yeah, like small and shit.
Yeah.
But no, I'm into it. I like
Yeah.
it. I like where it's at. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah, yeah.
I have stuff on my torso. I have this says "Carry Me Away." I never thought I would be the dude that would get song lyrics tattooed on him,
Yeah.
but I got song lyrics tattooed on me from my best friend
Why?
because his favorite song is because it makes him think of me. The lyric goes, "If you break when I break, will you carry me away?" So I got "Carry Me Away" tattooed.
That's dope.
Yeah, and this
And
is
like,
actually
nobody knows.
nah. This is actually a funny story with the rest of the stuff that I have.
Oh.
So I got this girl tattooed because so I got all the tattoos on my torso tattooed on me in the span of 5 days because I just got my first job. It was the job that sent me to South Korea, and I was like, "Whoa, they're paying me too much money. What am I gonna do with this?"
Did you go as an English teacher?
No, I was writing about video games.
Oh my
I
gosh!
was writing about video games, movies, and anime.
We gotta talk. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
So
about
they
you.
gave me too much money, and I was like, I'm gonna get tattooed. So I got this, and then I got.
Did you get that in Korea?
This. No. This was all before I left, and then I got this one. They don't really mean anything, but it was like the first time I had a real job.
That reminds me of that movie. What was it? Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Remember there was like
Yeah.
a butterfly
Yeah.
or a moth or something like on like
Yeah.
the mouth. I thought that was
These were my most painful tattoos.
yeah.
They sucked.
Like here,
Actually, that's not true. I'll save the most painful for the last.
okay.
But we'll move to inside here. So this is a mixtape, and I was previously engaged. I'm
Oh.
no longer engaged.
Fair.
But this is a matching tattoo with my ex-fiance.
So what did she get?
She got the same thing, but on this side. We broke up. Obviously, she's engaged and pregnant and like with someone else,
Don't-
but we're still really good friends.
Good.
I almost wanted to like get it covered up, blacked out, but I was like, no. I mean, like our friendship is so much more than that.
Good.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I kept it.
Right on.
I think I was showing you this earlier. I have a pizza and a donut.
Yes.
After I got laid off from my job, I used to live in LA. After I got laid off from my job, I moved. I just drove. I just went places.
Awesome.
So I went to Tucson. That was the first place I went.
Ah.
Tucson, Arizona.
Yes.
Super hot. Sucks. Whatever. And it was Friday the 13th, actually.
And that tattoo place had a
Yeah, they had a deal, but it was like $20 tattoos, whatever. I met this girl.
$20 tattoo.
Yeah. I met this girl. I didn't know her name. I mean, I know her name, but I'm not going to say it.
Fair, yeah.
But she was.
I had something to do with pizza and donuts.
I was like, I wanted the pizza because they had like flash set out like, what do you want? So I was like, oh, I want the pizza, and then or no, I want the donut because I think that's the funniest thing.
Yeah.
Right? And then she's tattooing me with a donut, and we're talking, and we're hitting it off, and I was telling her all I eat is pizza.
Yeah.
So then she hooked me up with the pizza.
Oh
tattoo,
my gosh.
Hooked me up with both, and then we went out on a date.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like connections, yo. Like
Yeah, but I don't have her number. I haven't
Still.
seen her, but it was like still
it was
such
an
a good
experience.
moment.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Perfect moment.
Yes.
It was really rad.
And like now you have that, like to
Yeah.
hold you to it, like forever.
No, yeah, 100%.
Yes. That's awesome.
And then we'll move to this one. This one I got when I was 18 or 19. It's a hand grenade exploding
Mm-hmm.
because I thought that would be really funny. I thought that would be really cool. Yeah. And then it says martyrdom under it. I got that a week afterwards. I got it because one of my friends at the time was like, that would be really funny if you got it. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll fucking do that. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So it really just like reminds me of like my old friends, like growing up, like being a teenager.
So many of these.
Yeah.
So many of these. Like that's like it. I think hearing all of this will like help someone to better understand you.
That's true.
Like what kind of person you are.
Hopefully.
What kind of friend you are. Yeah, definitely.
So that's why I got these two things, because it was separate. Like I had this for a while, for like a week.
It looks like it just like goes right into it though.
Yeah,
like
I had this for a week, and then the next week I got this added onto it, so it looks like one whole thing.
Yeah.
And then this rose I got original. So I told you I was going to Tucson.
Yeah.
Whatever. This was in Phoenix. I went to Phoenix, some fucking shop in the middle of nowhere. It was like it was like the back room of a place, like a place you would not want to get a tattoo in. Like you walk in and it's like, oh, this is a tattoo shop. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm getting a tattoo. So dude hooked me up, and he was like, how much money do you have? I was like, I have $400. That wasn't true, but I was like, I have $400 I'm willing to spend. And he was like, okay, cool, I'll charge you $250. And I was like, that's sweet. I'm still gonna give you $400 because, like, you know, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So I got this. So this is a part of the time I was like traveling. It doesn't really have any special meaning.
But
I originally wanted it because like my grandmother had recently passed away, and she liked roses, and purple was her favorite color. And I was like, can you do it in purple? And he was like, nah, I'll do it in red because purple's gonna be fucking weird. It's gonna look bad.
It's gonna fade. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, I'll do it in red, and I was like, that's fine, just do it, like I'm ready to go for it.
Yeah.
So he hooked me up, and it was really sweet. That was like one of the tattoos I paid for. The rest of them I really haven't.
Yeah, but like the fact that like you like, so was that the last one that you got?
No, I'm saving the best.
I don't know where else you can put stuff. But like the fact that you got all of these like that, and like you got this like later on, right?
Yeah.
Like it makes me think that like you've gotten so much from the universe, so you decided like, okay, you know what? Even though you said what was it, 250?
Yeah.
Even though you said 250, I'm gonna give you 400 for this. Like, like you decided to give something back.
Give back, yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
like,
yeah, 100%.
Yo, like you just said, like there's not really like that much of a story behind it, but like like
maybe
hell's
that's the story,
hell's yeah,
giving
like,
back, yeah.
Yes.
100%. So yeah, that's that one. I have 2 tattoos on my thighs. I'm not gonna put my pants on.
Yeah.
Unless you don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit.
So I have 2 tattoos on my thighs. So this is a gravestone that says "We tried."
Yes.
Yeah, I got
Why?
this. I got this in New Mexico.
Yeah.
And you know, all my relationships are fucked up. They're all dead, but we tried.
Yes.
So I got
and
that.
you learn from it. Yeah.
Yeah, I went on a road trip, a cross country road trip, and then I got.
We're about to do that.
And then I got
Fuck
this one.
this place.
Yeah.
Earth.
Which is fucking gnarly. I got this as a joke.
And then wait, what's that right there?
Oh, this is another prison tattoo that I had my friend do. It's probably maybe without the vowel. Yeah.
Very cool.
But I had him do it.
Probably maybe.
Yeah.
Why that? Why probably maybe?
My name is Paul Masbad, and I was thinking of 2 words that didn't make any sense that would go with the initials. Probably maybe.
Ha!
Yeah.
Very, very cool, Paul.
I think it's dumb. But
No! Like,
yeah.
like that speaks volumes. Like this whole video speaks volumes about you.
I guess.
Definitely.
The last tattoo I have to show is easily the most painful, but the most meaningful, and they're on my hands, and they say "Live well."
What?
Yeah, they're on the palms of my hands.
Who gets to see that?
Nobody, just me. Yeah. So, like, this is kind of a long story that I'll make short.
Yeah.
So, my dad had cancer last year. And then I got a job opportunity to work at a video game company in Oakland. Or at least I would live in Oakland, but the company was in San Francisco. And they would pay a lot of money. They were going to fly me out and help me find an apartment, you know? But my dad had cancer.
Yeah.
And he just went into surgery to get the cancer removed. And I got an email that said, "Yo, we want you for the job. We need you for this job. Like, your resume is tight. You're really sick." And then I talked to my mom about it, and I was like, "Ma, I don't know what to do. Like, I can make a lot of money. I can write video games. Like, I can make video games, but fucking dad has cancer and I need to be here because my mom doesn't drive.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to go back and forth.
Yeah.
And she literally said to me, I don't give a fuck what you do, but if you just remember to live well and have enough, you'll live a happy life. So I said no to that job immediately. And now I'm here. Yeah, and now the band that I'm in is named after that saying. It's named Livewell. Yeah. So like,
Yo.
yeah.
Paul.
Yeah, dude.
Yo.
This hurt though. This was like super painful.
Yeah,
It
of course.
sucked.
You're super sensitive there.
Yeah. It felt like a knife was scratching against my bones.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
this sucks.
Yeah.
My friend that did it, she did this hand, and she was like, do you want to smoke a cigarette before I get to your other
A
hand?
joint, maybe.
And I was like, if I get up from this seat, I'm not coming back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just fucking
just
rip through.
yeah, just go through. Yeah.
My hands were like shaking, like.
So
yeah.
like, did she have to like hold it?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
she-
She had to like hold my
Yeah,
hands down,
yeah.
and then just go through. But yeah,
That is some sweet ink, man.
yeah.
Like,
Live
very-
well, have enough, dude. Like, what else can you do? Who gives a shit about anything else?
Live your best life.
Exactly.
Like, yo,
That's what I'm just trying to
don't
do.
go back and forth with you niggas. See? Ow.
But yeah, those are all my tattoos.
Thank you so much
I
for
have
that.
one more right
What? Okay, my gosh, it don't stop.
I did this myself, right?
What?
It says LMO and people, and yo. So
Like-
usually, like, if I'm wearing shorts, I'm sitting. Maybe don't put this in the video.
Oh, but, okay,
usually if
wait. I'm gonna turn this off then.
But whatever you want to do.
Yeah, okay, let's keep
But
going.
like I'm wearing shorts and I'm sitting cross-legged and girls are like, "Oh, you have like stick and poke tattoos? What's LMO mean?" And I'm like, "Oh, it means let's make out."
Awesome.
And they're like, "Word?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let's get out of here."
yes,
And that's the move.
yes.
It's fucked
Very cool. Very cool.
That's a fucked up move.
Yo, no,
That's the
no,
move.
it isn't. Because okay, if it puts a smile on their face, then like they're feeling comfortable
Yeah.
and making good. Like, okay, you know what? I do want to make out with you.
Yeah.
Yes, let's do that. That's very cool. Like anything to put a smile on people's faces.
Yeah,
Very cool, Paul.
100%.
Yes.
Thanks so much.
Thank
I do this.
you, man.